The truth occurs.
Hi everyone. Well, I'd like to give you a little update on what I've been reading about all the crazy stuff that's going on in the Middle East. This is really crazy. It's so nuts. I hope I can make some sense of it, but I don't know. Well, first of all, there's this film, Innocence of the Muslims. There's people with brown makeup on their faces doing bad accents that go through Middle Eastern to German and everything in between, acting like William Shatner and trying to make Muhammad look like a douchebag. It was just very offensive. It's in bad taste, but is it bad enough to spark World War III? See, there was a U.S. ambassador who got killed at a U.S. consulate in Libya, and the White House finally admitted that it was a terror attack, but Obama is still blaming the anti-Islam film. Maybe the attack on the consulate had nothing to do with this film. Maybe it really was a terrorist. Apparently it was some guy they released from Guantanamo who led the attack on the embassy. Now, I don't know if that's true either. And look at this picture that they put here. From the picture alone, you can see that he's obviously crazy and probably a terrorist. Well, either way, the video has caused a lot of problems. And now Iran has blocked YouTube and Google over this Muhammad video. I don't know how much of a role the video really played, but I just got to say again that I can't believe that somebody made this movie and posted it on YouTube. Well, I'll be honest with you, when I watched this movie, I thought to myself, okay, the acting is really cheesy and it's really offensive, but it looks like whoever made it was really professional about it, and they had a bit of a budget. I mean, they got all these actors and they have all these different sets, and it's clearly filmed by somebody who knows what they're doing. So this means that all these people who are really involved in movie production got together and had enough money to make this and post it. Now, why would they have the motivation to do this? I gotta tell you, when I watched this movie, I thought, CIA. You know, maybe it was actually like some kind of op, because why would somebody go to the trouble of making this film unless they were CIA? Anyhow, suffice to say, I think something very strange is up with that, and it comes at a weird time. And it's convenient because now you can blame all these problems on this YouTube video. Meanwhile, Obama says, a season of progress in the Middle East continues. Well, I find that really weird. I mean, how can you call this progress? From my point of view, it just looks like things keep getting worse. And then later in the article, it says, Mr. Obama hailed the political progress in Tunisia, Egypt, and Libya, as well as developments outside the Arab world, as in Somalia and Burma. So obviously his definition of political progress is when the Americans successfully overthrow a foreign government. Anyhow, I don't consider it progress, except for maybe the corporatist-led New World Order. And the weird thing is, you know, we're hearing a lot about, is Israel gonna attack Iran? Is Iran gonna attack Israel? Because you know the Iranians hate the Israelis. I mean, everybody knows that, right? Because that's what our media tells us, and our media would never lie. They will somehow make bombs and then destroy Israel because they hate Israel. Which is weird because, as it turns out, Mahmoud Ahmedinejaad revealed to have Jewish past. His family name used to be Saburjian. Apparently this is some kind of very religious name, and obviously they were very religious Jews, and then they rejected their Judaism and became Muslims, and now they're anti-Semites. Oh God, it's so weird. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Is this some kind of like self-loathing, an expression of self-loathing? Okay, look, I guess I can relate to it because, see, I'm half German and half Jewish. So when I was a teenager, I was a skinhead, and I used to take myself into the teacher's lounge at school and beat myself up. I'm just kidding. I didn't really go in the teacher's lounge, it was off limits. So please let me know what you think. How big of a role do you think that this YouTube video really is playing in bringing us closer to World War III? And what do you think of Ahmedinejaad being Jewish? Is this just like proof of the psyop or what? Leave me your comments, and thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.